Alright, welcome back to my winter car. Today, as you can see, new accessory in the fleet, you know, the good old Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 Classy. For some reason the trunk just doesn't open on this thing. Anyways, obviously red paint with stripes. Let me go to the front where you can see a bit better. Might be able to see a bit better up here at the front. Black interior. Mag wheels, pretty nice looking. I've done a lot of work to the Rivett, and I mean a lot of work. As you can see, I painted it. As a vinyl roof on it, I found a VIN changer mod online, so I used that to put a vinyl roof on. Roof rack. I installed the roll cage and the window net. Old school curb feelers. I also put on these wire wheels. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of how far past the fender they stick out. I have some parts right here for this thing that we are going to install today. Oh, and I also have installed a, hold on, let me just get this stuff out of the way. Hopefully this thing doesn't try to just continue on driving. I had an issue previously where I went to Futari and had him do some brake work on it, and then it just refused to stop. It just acted like it had no brakes. Okay. There you go, there's that wheel. I don't really like how I don't really like the safety net, the way it looks. It kind of just looks like you're trying to look out through bars of a prison cell or something. Just my opinion on it. I don't have the rally suspension on this thing. I instead have some, come on. Hello? Why is this? I'm confused. Why can't I do the choke? Gotta be kidding. Great. Also, I don't get it. Why does this windshield always fog up? This is so confusing. Why can't I pull the choke? Maybe I'm too far forward? No. Maybe even too far back. Okay, so I just can't do the choke at all. Wonderful. Meanwhile, I can't even scrape all that off of the window because it isn't like frost buildup on the window. See? Does nothing. Let's see, does this thing have brakes at all? It didn't last time. Hopefully it does now. Okay, I think it has brakes now. So now I have to push it. Because I can't start it because I can't pull the choke. Come on. Okay, and then, come on. There. Alright, so what all do we have to do? Okay, so first I need to grab my ratchet set. Alright. Okay, so 10. A 10mm. I just had an idea. But this, darn it, are you kidding? There we go. Alright, so remove these 10mm bolts. And then the last one is an 8, right? Yep. Why couldn't they just keep it? Why couldn't they just have all of them just be 10mm? Wouldn't that have been a lot easier? There's my pile of parts that I'm currently not using. Really? Oh, now they're all 10mm. Why couldn't we just do that from the start, people? And good. And one seat in. So now I gotta do the other one. That's so funny how the scrape window thing is still there and there's still like the sound effects for it. That is the funniest thing. Like, dude, there is no window there. Why is there still the ability to scrape the window and have the window scraping noises if there isn't a window? That is both hilarious and also makes absolutely no sense. And it vibrates the car again. Okay. Good. And where is it? There it is. Good. And good. So I'm trying to get this thing ready for the rally. Okay, and good. Alright, so there's 2 here. Yep, and yep. Alright, and then get this one right here. Good. Is there supposed to be the harness there too? Is there? I don't know. Hold on, let me check the catalog. Let me see if I can buy another one. I mean, if... hello? Doors. Hello? Are you kidding me? Why can't I open the doors? Just use an object, like, you know, the tires, wheels and tires, that kind of thing, to open them up. Let's see. Oh, I can still buy them. And these. Is it just me, or was it back in my summer car you can only buy one of each? Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like it should be that way. Although then again, they probably have it set up this way so that, like, if you lose something, you can always buy it again, which is very possible. Do I seriously have to have it right there? Why do they always have it set up so you can't see the freaking speedometer? Why? Just why? Oops. I mean, at least with the Satsuma, we could at least be able to have it, like, up on the dash. rather than having as our only option having it on the steering column. Like, dude, come on. Alright. So, how do I even adjust the shift light? Alright. Well, I'm gonna save my game and load back in, and hopefully then things won't be as glitchy. I'll actually be able to drive this thing. Oh, and speaking of driving it and stuff, I did do off-camera some performance stuff for it. Firstly, obviously, as you can see, racing fuel pump, racing alternator, because the battery was dying constantly, and I also put the race camshaft in it. It makes 198 rear wheel horsepower at 7,000 RPMs. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll meet back up with y'all, in real quick. Okay, we are back. Alright, so, hopefully I can now interact with everything. Yep. Scrape, scrape that off. Boom. Done. Let me move the hood out of the way. Alright. So, let's just get in here quick. Jeez, I so wish we could be able to adjust that. Alright, hold on. Before we set off, let me... here they are. Bricks. Yes, let me put these back here in the trunk for extra weight. I personally think that the sandbags in the back were what screwed me over with my old clutch. Because, well, clutch went out. It was slipping very, very badly. And while I was at it, I went ahead and put in it a new flywheel, the performance one. Because, I mean, I already had the transmission out, drive shaft out. I already had all that stuff out, so why not? Alright. Actually, hold on. Let me go in here real quick and grab my helmet. I still crabs. Oh, crabs. Yes, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna need this for the rally. For the rally racing, or the ice racing, or that kind of stuff. So why not just go ahead and put it with the car? Alright. I didn't want to do that. Oh, what? Alright, so... Oh. There we go, okay. Jeez, I cannot see. The heater doesn't even work to fix that. Nice work, mod author. Wire wheels aren't supposed to do that, I don't think. I'm probably gonna remove the curb feelers. Probably gonna remove that mod for when I do the rally and the ice racing. Just because that's, well, in the real world, that'd be a part that could easily fly off and become a hazard. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to do something about this. I have to. That was just, like, awful. Nice, and I can't see my temp gauge either. Wonderful. Who in the world is that? I guess I should probably not run him over. god, why are the windows already getting frosted up? Oops, that was a wrong one. Okay, I can't see what speed I'm going because, oh yeah, my speedometer is covered. But that was probably about 120 kilometers per hour. Jeez, already? God. I quite like this thing. This thing is actually a really, really fun car. This thing is really fun. Rides like a brick. After I put some super duper stiff springs in it. Jeez, already? I don't really like the way this thing rides, to be honest. Especially on this road. I am going to have to put different suspension on this thing before I do a rally or anything like that. This is miserable. Another thing that's super miserable is the fact that I cannot see out of my window for more than 3 minutes at a time. Because it constantly is frosting. Like, this is obsessive. It shouldn't have to be. It shouldn't be this bad. This is just ridiculous. I don't know if this or having no windshield at all is better. Because I mean, at least if you don't have a windshield, well then it can't frost. Oh yeah, because it's not even there. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't that bad. I can't see anything. Can the developers please do something about this? Please? Okay, please? This is ridiculous. By far the most annoying thing I've ever had to deal with in this game. Not even having to take out the engine 7 times was this annoying. Not even that was this annoying. If this thing had more steering angle, I'd be able to drift it a lot better. It's that red Fiat thing for my summer car. I forgot what it was called. Oh, my bricks are trying to fall out. Oh, you know what? What temp is it at? Okay, the temps are good. You know what? Why don't I just try flipping on hazards window here? Even though I already scraped off the windows, maybe this will help. Let's see, how did the bricks do? They're still in here. Maybe if I just put them further up. There. Let's check all of the fluids real quick. Oil? Yep, still got plenty of oil. Still got plenty of brake fluid. I'm not gonna bother with the radiator. Let's crank her up real quick. Ignition. leave the accessories on. Oh, and also about the performance alternator, it didn't do anything. It's still, the batteries still die all the time. So I said, okay, fine, I'll just install a mod that makes it so the battery doesn't die. That's how often it did that. Let's see, anything in here? I basically already have everything that there is to have. Yeah, I already got some stuff. It was already in here earlier. No, thank you. Yeah, no. I swear, this never, ever, ever has anything at all in it. Ever. It's just always just completely empty. No matter how many mods I have installed that add stuff that you're supposed to be able to find there, it's always empty. Always. I can never see anything there. It's just empty. I'm gonna go back outside before I just overheat. Windows still frosted, are you kidding? That's cool. You can put those up, that's cool. I like that. Jeez. This thing is pretty darn nice, I gotta say. I do have plans of putting a fuel cell in it. For one, although that's not absolutely necessary for me. And I also plan on doing some other stuff, like how I also plan on putting on it some better wheels and tires. I do have the rally racing grippy tires and stuff on one of my other wheels, one of my other sets of wheels that I have. I'm gonna put the rally suspension on it. That's a must. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I might try to return it back to VIN correct specs. Maybe, I'm not sure. But that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.